I see some people already joining in. If you're joining in right now, if you're watching this right now, chances are that you're watching a replay of this because we just went live. Yes, it takes time for Facebook to notify all the people out there. So, if you're watching this, hi, welcome to today's webinar. We're going to talk about a tool that can help you solve the biggest problem, the biggest problem inside your business. Most biggest problem? Ew. So, the biggest problem inside your business. That's right. So, what is that biggest problem is this tool going to solve? It's going to solve the problem of money. That's right. So businesses across this world face this issue, be it especially agencies for that matter. Freelancers for sure, they're 100% facing this issue. You can relate with me once I tell this issue to you. Agency owners as well are facing this issue, including small businesses too. So what is this issue? The issue of receiving payments. See, you can have the best business in the world, you can provide the best service in the world, but if you don't have a mechanism to collect payments from your clients, then what's going to happen? Probably you'll be late, you'll be following up repeatedly with your client, and you're like frustrated because you have to pay salaries to your team and also have your own salary as well, right? And that's why we bought in a tool called Finli. And today's webinar is about this tool called Finli that will help you with your payments, be it recurring payments, be it instant invoicing, be it subscription payments, all of it. It is your one-stop payment solution for your business. And that is what this is. This is Finli, and in today's webinar, we have a special guest as well, who is the co-founder of Finli, who will be joining us, and he'll be presenting this tool to you. Until then, I'm going to see some comments that have been coming in. I see Unes over here is engaging with us. Unes, so good to see you over here in this webinar. Kevin is here. James is here. Manoj Soni is here. Amazing. All amazing people are watching this webinar. Perfect. So, without further ado, I'm going to invite Val. And after Val comes in, we have Jonathan from Finli who will be showing us throughout the app and answering all your questions as well. So, stay till the end because we have surprises. That's what it is. So, Val, come up. Talk to us about Finli.
People decide to start their own business. The one thing that is often being overlooked is how they would get paid. What's going on, guys? This is Val from PitchGround. As the amount of online services is growing exponentially, payment systems are evolving as well. And today's world is a world of integrated solutions. I mean, you want not only the way to get money from your customers, but you also want to make sure that there's no friction with payment. You want to make the process as smooth as possible. Finli is a system that enables you to send invoices, accept payments, book clients, manage customers, all within one platform. You can send an invoice out literally on the go. Instant invoice feature is meant to be used on mobile. PitchGround now brings you a lifetime deal for Finli, and it comes with a little disclaimer. Anyone can sign up and use Finli for issuing invoices. However, if you want to collect payments, you'll need to have a US bank account and a physical address in the United States associated with your account. So if you consider buying Finli, make sure you have one. If you need more info on how to use Finli, do check out our...
If you need more info on how to use Finli, this is the right webinar that you're in. And I would like to welcome Jonathan, who is the co-founder and CEO at Finli. So Jonathan, how are you doing?
I'm doing excellent. How are you doing, Minak?
I'm doing fantastic, Jonathan. So please tell us what is the idea behind Finli, and people can get paid through PayPal or Stripe or something else, but why should they actually use Finli?
Yeah, great question. So we're for small businesses, mostly who sell services or their time, and we're exactly made for that purpose. So if you're out there using a peer-to-peer platform like Venmo or PayPal, and you want to step up your professionalism, send out an actual invoice, but make sure you're receiving a digital payment, we're the perfect solution for you. And with a lifetime deal, we're a great value, I would say, compared to some of the larger QuickBooks type systems out there. So we have a nice sweet spot with those agencies, and those service-based businesses, and excited to talk to you guys about that today.
Love it, love it. One of the most looked feature is this automated and recurring payments. Can you tell us a bit more about that? Because many people are eyeing that feature, and especially on a lifetime deal, people are like, yes, we want to grab this, we want to enable automated payments, etc. So how does that work?
Yeah, excellent question. A lot of times service-based businesses are based on subscriptions or recurring invoices. So that was something we made core to how our app worked. Even if you don't offer recurring or subscription services today, coming onto Finli may be an opportunity for you to start getting that great recurring revenue. SaaS companies have MRR. Service companies should have a similar item as well, which is this recurring subscriptions. So we have an ability to do that through our system, and I'm excited to show you exactly how to do that.
Perfect, perfect. I'm super excited. Let's just jump right into how Finli works.
Yeah, excellent. So can I share my screen and show a demo, or do you want to talk? Yeah, okay, perfect.
Yes, you can share your screen. Yeah. Guys, do you also want to charge recurring subscriptions as well from your clients? For those who are watching this webinar, tell us in the comments down below, because this is where you can win. You can get that extra money out there from your client whom you're retaining, etc., and charge those recurring subscriptions. Just like a SaaS, you need not be a SaaS owner anymore. As a service-based business as well, you could be doing this with recurring subscriptions. Jonathan, there's like a laptop icon beside the video. You can click on it and you can share your screen.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to walk through this. Please let me know if you have any questions. Is my screen
Yes,
sharing?
your screen is completely visible. So this is the screen that people are presented when they're logged in.
Yes, so I'm logged into the pool from my desktop. Is just as accessible through mobile devices, Android or iPhone, through responsive web design. So it's a really cool, slick portal in the way that it can be accessed. And I'll just walk through how easy it is to create an invoice, but you can see there's many pieces here, like the dashboard, notifications, and all that. But let's go to the meat of it right away. If I want to send out an invoice immediately, I go to Instant Invoice. I can send this invoice out to an existing customer. I can build my customer database in here so I have all their information. Just send it to myself. We have the ability also, if you have their phone number, to send an SMS message as well. This is really helpful when you need that payment right away and you want them to pay on their phone. Either way, we're going to send something to their email. Again, you see the pricing item list here. I can pre-populate those common items that I will be typically charging. But if you want to add a one-time item, really easy to add this in. I can add in a late fee or a retainer for one time.
One question that people ask is like,
yes,
what this SMS feature, do we have to integrate with any other tool, or does it cost extra, or how does it work?
I'm glad you asked. No, that is completely integrated on the back end with us. One of the values of Finli is it's an all-in-one solution. So wow. SMS is included, email, of course, included, but also the transaction fees, which I'll talk about in a second. It's all included in the Finli package. So I'll talk about that in a second as well, but something we're very proud of.
Love it, love it.
Any other questions before I proceed?
Nope, please go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So I'm adding a pricing item here. I'm going to add that item. I can add as many items as I need to this invoice. I can add a note to the customer, your business. This will come on the SMS and the email as well, so they're able to see it. And I'm just going to click Send Invoice. So that's how easy it is to send an invoice out to your customer. They've received the invoice, and it's payable upon receipt, and so they'll be able to pay you. So I sent this to myself so I could show you exactly what that looks like as they get it. They get a nice summary email of the invoice itself. If they want to, they can download our mobile app to pay, but they can also click this link and they have a payment link directly to be able to pay you by ACH, which is for US bank accounts only today, or by credit card, which could be an international credit card. So you can see the process is very easy to send out an invoice for you, but also incredibly simple for your customers to be able to pay that invoice. Okay, and as Minik mentioned, you can also do subscriptions. We have a different interface that is specifically made for modifying and making more complex invoices, which we allow because we know every business is different. Some are more complex than others. So if I go to create new, as I did, and I go to invoice builder, I'm brought to this more sophisticated interface. Here I can move my issue date to the future, so I can schedule an invoice to go out on a future date, and I can have that invoice recur on a different schedule. So here I have a consultation fee that's going to go out every 1 month, and so automatically Finli is going to, or your business, in this case Star Design for You, is going to send out an email automatically once a month. And once your customer signs up and pays through the link that I provided, they're set up for auto pay. And so they will just get the invoice and get the automatic payment so that you have that subscription revenue coming in. And you have tons of options for frequency. I'm just going to show you here. It doesn't have to only be monthly. I can add in once every month, once every quarter. I can add in weekly or every 4 weeks. So, or once a year for people who have annual subscriptions, very easily accomplished here. So a lot of flexibility here with this system. I'll pause here to see if there's any questions.
There are no questions. Let's keep going.
Okay, excellent. So as I mentioned, that's the basic invoices. Very straightforward. It's meant to be easy to use, mobile or desktop. And we have all that information I pulled on earlier. We have the pricing items here. You're able to see and export any invoices that you have, any transaction information in case you do use an accounting system like QuickBooks or Xero. All of that information is at your fingertips. And one last piece that I want to go over with you, and by the way, you can bulk upload customers in here if you're using an existing system today. We'd be happy to help with that. But the last item I want to show you is customer management. So as a small business, typically the folks we work with don't want to invest in a CRM, too much time, too much effort. So we do have some fields in here so that you can manage your customers in here as well. So you can see a bunch of features like adding tags, adding the name, address of your customers, and an ability to add custom fields. So you can actually add in here specific data points that are relevant to your business that you want to capture for your customer, sort, export, and all that fun stuff. You can also add attachments. We have some customers that use this to add contracts, to add waivers, to add PO orders. So everything can be handled here. And for a small business, especially focused around payments, you can have everything in one place.
Amazing, amazing. So guys, this is Finli acts as a mini CRM as well, where you can store all your customer details out there, and you can, as we saw you, the SMS feature is truly the one of the first, especially in the lifetime deal space. Usually you're charged on an SMS basis, or usually these tools give you an option to connect with Twilio or something for SMS, but this is not the case with Finli. You have it inbuilt. You can also send an email reminder as well. So guys, get paid. Don't stop yourself. Holiday seasons are coming. I know that many clients often forget it's not their fault as well. We cannot entirely blame them. But if you have a system in place where you can actually collect payments in a really nice way, that is what Finli is, and that is where you can use Finli to get paid in a timely manner. So I'm going to quickly share my screen right now, and I'm going to be showing you the lifetime deal that we have for Finli and the special offer as well. In the meantime, if you have any questions, please tell me in the comments down below. I would love to see that. So Here is the lifetime deal of Finli. As you can see on your screen, it starts at just $49 for life. That's right, $49 for life. And you can have up to 100 active customers, and it can invoice up to $7,500. If you are like a freelancer, or if you're just starting out like even with a small agency, this is more than enough for you as a freelancer. But if you're just going ahead, if you're going more, if you're having more customers and etc., you can choose the bigger plans that we have over here. So bigger plans, plan C, and we have the ultimate plan D as well, which is also in an early bird offer, which has unlimited active customers and transactions per month, which is insane. So Jonathan, can you explain more about the fees that is charged over here? Because I think we forgot to cover that.
Yeah, that's one of the most important parts. So thanks for bringing that up. We are a payment gateway, meaning you do not need to contract separately with Stripe or PayPal or anybody on the back end. That's one of the biggest differentiators we have from some of the other invoicing software out there. We process the payments for you. So what does that mean? One big caveat that was in the video earlier, but I want to make sure is crystal clear, is right now we have US-based ACH only. That's our main payment. So I know there's an international audience. Anyone can use our platform to send out invoices, but to collect payments has to be with US bank accounts, although we do accept international credit cards. So big caveat there, and I think one thing to make sure the international audience is aware of. But within that US marketplace, ACHs are completely free. That means 0% transaction fee between you and your customer. You're not paying it, they're not paying it. It's part of the lifetime deal you're purchasing, which is an amazing deal. If credit cards are used, there is a fee because that's a pass-along fee that we pay to the processing companies. That's 3%, and you can decide to eat that charge as well and have it net out of the fees. But the default is that your customers pay that 3% convenience fee to pay with credit card, because our default payment method is with ACH. So a really important piece about our payments, and I think one of the most compelling reasons to use us.
Got it. Thanks. I hope that explains it. And people who are asking questions about fees, that is what it is. Feel free to ask us again. If you're confused, we are happy to help you out as well. So these are the different plans that we have, from 49 to all the way till 397. And guys, this is the early bird offer. The reason why we kept this webinar today is because the early bird discount is ending in another 15 hours. If you're watching this webinar, this is the early bird discount. This is the best price that you can get. Probably this price is going to increase by another $15-20 with the base plan, and with the bigger plans is again going to increase with $50 to $100. So why pay more when you can get all of this on an early bird discount offer, and that too on a lifetime deal? I'll just copy and paste the link for Finli in the chat down below so that you can check it out, and I'll also paste it on Facebook as well so that you can check it out too. So perfect. Do we have any more questions out there? I would love to see any more people asking about questions. The link to the lifetime deal, we will just paste it in the comments down below. Please check it out over there. That would be the one. Perfect. And some people who are joining in late right now. Sammy, we're just almost about to end our webinar. So if you're joining in late, don't worry. Chances are as soon as we end it, you can watch a replay of this. So Finli is a really simple to use software. Super simple. It's for collecting payments and invoicing software it is. And yep, that's what Finli is. You can connect recurring payments. You can send payment reminders to your clients using SMS and email as well. And that's what it is. Oh, we'll rewatch it. Awesome. So with this, I think we have no more questions. So Jonathan, any last words before we end this webinar? Because Finli is like a super easy to use tool. Anyone can actually use it to get payments. So any last words before we end this webinar?
No, I don't think so. I think the fact we can do a quick webinar shows it's a quick, easy to use product. Whatever it is you offer, leave the payments to us. Do that thing that you're good at. Let us run and chase your payments, get you paid with no fee. That's what we're good at. We're nerds. We're payment nerds. We love doing that kind of stuff. So let us do it. And if you have any questions whatsoever, ask them in the PitchGround chat. I'm in there making sure I'm there. Feel free to look at our website, finli.com, look around, make sure it works for you. And if it does, we're really happy to welcome you to the Finli family.
Perfect. Guys, with this, we are wrapping up this webinar. And this is one of the shortest webinars I can say that we've done, because it's that easy. It's that simple. We just showed how beautiful it is to use the tool, how simple it is to use the tool. And all you have to do is get paid using Finli, send those invoices, get those payments, and enjoy your holidays. That's what this is, guys. Thank you so much for watching this webinar. You guys have been an amazing audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Take care.
Take care.
People decide to start their own business. The one thing that is often being overlooked is how they would get paid. What's going on, guys? This is Val from PitchGround. As the amount of online services is growing exponentially, payment systems are evolving as well. And today's world is a world of integrated solutions. I mean, you want not only the way to get money from your customers, but you also want to make sure that there's no friction with payment. You want to make the process as smooth as possible. Finli is a system that enables you to send invoices, accept payments, book clients, manage customers, all within one platform. You can send an invoice out literally on the go. Instant invoice feature is meant to be used on mobile. PitchGround now brings you a lifetime deal for Finli, and it comes with a little disclaimer. Anyone can sign up and use Finli for issuing invoices. However, if you want to collect payments, you'll need to have a US bank account and a physical address in the United States associated with your account. So if you consider buying Finli, make sure you have one. If you need more info on how to use Finli, do check out our use case video, and don't hesitate to get your copy of Finli on pitchground.com. That's pretty much it, guys. Love you all, keep safe, and I see you guys in the next video.